Hello everyone, my name is James and welcome to Shard TCG, and today we're going to be taking a look at Shard creatures and imagining them as if they had evolutions like Pokémon. We're kicking off with the Ichitiki here, and this is actually a sneak peek because we are introducing elemental sprites. A few of you who've been paying attention might have noticed we said this on a live stream, I think, quite a while ago, saying we're going to introduce these elemental sprites. So here today is the reveal of the Ichitiki sprite, and it's this little guy, and he does look like a pre-evolution in Pokemon, which got me conceptualizing this whole video. So I have made a few other evolutions to work with it, but I'm going to sneak peek a couple of sprites, just sprinkle them in there. So I hope you appreciate the sneak peek as well as the evolution concept. But I think in terms of an Ichitiki sprite, it would be like a little worm type thing before it mutates into its fully magical poisonous form that we know today as the Ichitiki. But let's move on to our next Pokemon, Shard creature, the Arrex. Now, you may have noticed I've placed the Arrex in the center of the screen. Now that's because we already have the Arrex, which is like a pygmy offshoot of Arrex, but not a baby form of it. But we can use that as a pre-evolution. So then I decided the Arrex should be a 3 evolution form, and I have made this new, bigger version of the Arrex. Now this guy is just a buffer version of the Arrex really. He's got broader arms, a little bit of fluff around there as well. He's got like the nice talons behind these legs, similar to the Arrex, but these ones look like they can deal a bit more damage. His ears are larger with a slight discoloration, and the wings are more detailed rather than the Arrex is just plain blue. These ones actually are multi-toned. He's got symbols on his arms as well. I thought that gives him a little bit more detail because normally the large evolutions do have a higher detail. And for some reason I've gave him something that looks a bit like a face mask, but you know, the face was always quite plain. Like I say, he was very monotoned really with that one shade of blue. So I was just trying to add a little bit more depth to the Arrex. But just to remind people, these are just concepts and they won't actually be added to the game. Although maybe we could recolor them, repurpose them and make them their own creatures altogether. These will not be the evolution forms if they are ever actually seen in the game. Okay, and next up we have the Spectre, and I just want to sneak peek its elemental sprite form. And here it is, and I love this little guy because he isn't just a mini copy of the Spectre. He has his own shape, he has his own personality. Those spikes that are protruding from the Spectre's head are a lot softer. It doesn't have like those hard ridges, still has the couple of eyes, but instead of the body that comes forward and the open stomach, I like to think that the stomach is actually underneath and the stomach is turned to face down as it walks. So technically it walks on its stomach, which would make it a gastropod in a way, as well as a septipod. I don't know if you had to define it as an animal. It gets very confusing when classifying these, but there we go, that's the little pre-evolution form of the Spectre. So I hope you guys really enjoy that. Okay guys, so I have one more coming up. I'm not sure if people are going to be able to guess it before it happens, but if you would like to, you know, pause the video, write in the comment section below just what you think it might be before I make the big reveal. That might be a little fun thing to do. Or better yet, watch the video, then write it in the comment section below, and then tell everybody that you were right. Alright, here is the last one, the big reveal. Here we go. It's the Abaya. Now, what have I done for this? Now, this one I'm actually quite proud of compared to the Arrex, which is just a larger version with some subtle changes. The Abaya, I went full out. And like, I'll just show you. It's easier than explaining it. Okay, so here it is, the Abaya's final evolution. There we go. This is the Abaya's big boy evolution. As you can see, he gets a tail now. You know, he's not necessarily still an eel. He is a little bit, he's like an alternate reality Gyarados in a way, but still very much his own thing. But he's got like those ridges, you know. He still stays true to the Abaya's color scheme. He's got like the few extra spikes. He's got a little bit more going on with his back fin, his hairstyle, you know. It's got like a bit of that going. I think this would be a cool concept to actually see in Pokemon, this like giant electric eel. As you can see in the original Abaya drawn, he's got those sticky up fangs, which I've obviously really exaggerated in the new one, and it was a lot of fun to do, and I really like the way it came out. I've also changed its lightning to blue compared to the Abaya's yellow, just so it pops a little bit more, because this Abaya has a lot more yellow going on with it. It's got that big yellow body, and I really wanted the lightning to still be seen. And lastly, it's just a small thing, but I really shrunk the lightning down to try and emphasize the size of this one compared to the original Abaya. Okay guys, these were my concepts for Pokemon-like evolutions in Shard TCG. Nintendo, don't sue me, I didn't mean any harm by it. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.